Hey y'all, welcome to Race and Crafts. Today I'm going to do a birthday card. I'm kind of getting a jump start. This birthday card is going to be for my nephew. And I've done a little bit of everything. I did a computer sentiment, and then I did some die cutting with my nest abilities. I ended up die cutting something that I didn't end up using. And then I used my silhouette, and I cut my cut file here, which is from Kadoodlebug Designs, and then I cut some clouds, and I don't know where they came from. They were just in my library. Obviously I had put them there, but I don't remember where I got them from. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm working on what is supposed to be a 5x7 inch card, but it's not. After Christmas I bought a whole bunch of envelopes. Well, bought a whole bunch of Christmas cards on clearance for the envelopes, and they just don't quite fit the 5x7 card. So I measured it and I figured out what size it will fit. And so that's the size I'm using. And as usual, for a list of supplies and measurements, click the information bar below for a link to my blog. So what I have is I have two pieces of blue cardstock here. And these are 7 by 4.5. I have my card base here, which is 7 1/4 by 4 3/4, and I have a white panel for the inside of my card that measures 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. So let's get started. Obviously I already put this together because I'm really not good at putting these paper piece and guides together while I'm doing a video. I just am horrible at that. So I've already done that, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my birthday sentiments. You guys know I love this stamp set from Paper Tray Inc. I use it all the time. They're so amazing. So I just am going to pick one, and I'm going to just stamp in some Memento Danube Blue. I'm not going to do a whole lot of fancy to it. I'm just going to ink it up and stamp it. And he's still at the age where, oh, look, it's pretty. Okay, let's move on. So the card's more for his mom than it is for him, because he really couldn't care less at this point. But she saves all of them, so. In the past couple years, I've been so behind that I haven't even sent birthday cards. So, I'm trying to get a head start, because my two nephews' birthdays aren't till September, and I have a third one on the way, so I might as well get a jump start on this. Okay, so, obviously I didn't stamp it the best. I should have broke out my Stamp-A-Majig, but I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my ATG gun. Oops. And this guy is not going to go in the mail, so I don't have to worry about sticky, whether or not I'll have to pay extra shipping and whatnot. Okay, and then I've got an extra cloud. And I went ahead and inked my edges. And I'm just going to slap the cloud there, just so it kind of ties together. And then I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to go to work on the front of my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by placing my pieces down, because I have certain things that have to go in certain places. Okay, So then let's put this guy here and this guy, no. I think it was this guy here and this guy here. Okay, I think that's kind of how I want it to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some Tamamano multi-glue on the back of my clouds here. It doesn't take a lot because this stuff is some pretty hefty glue. Almost too hefty. It leaves my fingers all sticky, and I have an issue with sticky fingers. I have a big issue with sticky fingers. Okay, so I'm just gonna line that one up so it's at the edge. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some foam tape. If I can find it. I know I've got some over here. Not you. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna grab, I'm just gonna rip off a piece of foam tape. There we go. And I'm just going to peel my backing off of that if I can. There we go. Alright, and I'm just gonna put that up in that corner. Now on the back of this I'm going to put some pop dots. And my goal here is that he would be popped up a little bit more than my sentiment. Oops. So I'm just gonna throw some pop dots down. And these are Thermoweb foam dots. I love these things. They are so awesome. Oops. That guy came off. Okay. And I'm going to grab one more big one and kind of stuff there. And I'm just going to peel the backings off here. I love these Thermoweb dots because the backs come off so easy. They are really cool. Okay, so this guy is just going to lay just like that. Now I'm going to grab my adhesive scissors here and I'm just going to cut a couple of these in half and just put them under some of these waves here. Because I want them to have a little bit of support. Okay. I should have done that before I stuck it down, but there we go. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the rest of our pieces here. And I'm just going to use a little bit of ATG then we'll go ahead and put the inside of our card on. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a little, I'm going to angle this just a bit so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. And that's our card for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all next time.